Shalom. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to our outer apostles who rule greatness and well, and shalom to all you Akim pushing this truth with sincerity. May you brothers endure into the end. Shalom. Just this morning, they said they have killed alleged serial bomber. Austin serial bomber kills South with explosive. Okay, so this just came out today, which is quite strange because they were just begging for someone to talk to. The chief of the city, he put out a plea on the news saying if anybody knows anything, or if the bomber wants to speak, they're there to listen. And everybody was saying that shows desperateness. So how are they so desperate that all of a sudden they're right on top of the guy? It says the alleged Texas serial bomber has been identified as 24-year-old Mark Anthony Conduit, which goes back to conduit. Law enforcement sources told ABC News. So just a day ago, they were begging people to say something. They were begging the actual bomber to come in and talk to them. And now they're claiming that the bomber killed himself with the bomb. But if you're as wise as a serpent, you'll know that they're playing word games with you. Okay, Mark Anthony Conduit, which goes back to conduit, which is a water channel. All right, like a canal. Anthony means precious or priceless. And then mark means to mark something. It's a mark. So pretty much the channel of water, the precious channel of water, mark. See, and they're playing word games. Let me get a scripture real quick. Just came to me right now. I really didn't have no script, but the Spirit brought it to me now. Because I was just bringing this out about the names. So, give me 1 second, brothers. Because what they do is they say these code names, and only certain people will understand it. Okay. It's 1 Samuel. It's 2020. Shabbat. So right here it says, this is 1 Samuel 20:18. Then Jonathan said to David, tomorrow is the new moon, and thou shalt be missed, because thy seat will be empty. And when thou hast stayed, and this is when he's on the run from Saul. He's really trying to figure out if Saul wants to kill him or not. So Saul's son Jonathan loved David like a brother, more than a brother, Not meaning a faggot, but meaning he really cared about the brother. And when thou hast stayed 3 days, then thou shalt go down quickly, and come to the place where thou didst hide thyself when the business was in hand, right? Was in hand and shall remain by the stone Ezel. And I will shoot 3 arrows on the side thereof, as though I shot at a mark. Okay? Sin. The word sin means transgression of the law. You missed the mark. Okay? Then it says here, and behold, I will send a lad. Okay, Shalach. And behold, I will send a lad, saying, go find out the arrows. So he's pretty much his little servant. He said, go find my arrows. All right. If I expressly say unto the lad, behold, the arrows are on this side of thee, take them. Are on this side of thee, take them. Then come thou. Let me read that from the beginning. Verse 21. And behold, I will send a lad, saying, go find out the arrows. If I expressly say unto the lad, behold, the arrows are on this side of thee, take them. Then come thou, for there is peace to thee, and no hurt, as Yahweh liveth. But if I say thus unto the young man, behold, the arrows are beyond thee, go thy way, and Yahweh hath sent thee away. And as touching the matter which thou and I have spoken of, behold, Yahweh will be between thee and me forever. All right. So he's pretty much telling David, when I shoot these arrows, they go beyond the boy, and I tell the lad, hey, the arrows beyond you, that means to run for your life. If the arrows are in front of the lad, short, there's peace for you. Alright? So he's sending out a message without speaking to him, pretty much. Just by saying, lad, are the arrows beyond you? Well, David's in the bush listening. He didn't even have to speak to David. David already had an understanding of what the message meant. Alright? They do this in prison. They do this in military. They do this in many different tactics. They use names or words and their messages, but only the person that it's to will be able to identify the message. Okay? There's a thing called the Black Awakening, where they've been molesting people through demons and actually planting a name in their brain, and when they're able to say a certain word, it will send these people off into a killing spree. Okay? Well, just like this, Mark Anthony Conde means a water canal, a precious water canal, marked. Okay? So I'm going to get another script real quick, if the Lord will allow. Because if you look up the names also on the bridge, the deaths in Miami, under the Miami Pedestrian Bridge, those names actually come together and say death to the prophets that speak. Let me get it. Shalak, I'm looking for the script real quick. Just give me a sec. Let me see. Revelation 6:9, I believe it is. Let me pull it up. Shalak. It says, Revelation 6:9, and when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw the altar of the Shalak. I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of power and for the testimony which they held. Okay? And that's the mark it's talking about. They're about to rain hell on the prophets. That's what the message they're putting out. They did not kill any bomber. In fact, if you watch the video with Trump, he clearly says that he believes there's multiple people, not just one man. Why? Because he fucked up just like Bush did when he said that 9/11 was an inside job. Trump is saying the same thing. There's so many cameras in society. You can't scratch your ass without being caught on camera scratching your ass. So how the fuck did this little peepsqueak motherfucking get around town to fucking place bombs and all this shit for so long without being seen, and then all of a sudden they come across him? Huh? That man, you know that man. There's a movie, what was it? It just came out. It was about the 9/11 when all these little fruitcakes wanted to go fight for 9/11, and after the Twin Towers fell. It just came out this year. I can't remember the name though. But there's a man in there from the Middle East, and the head guy that led the team in there to fight the insurgents. The rebel was able to look in his eye and say, "You don't have the killer eye. You don't have the eye of a killer, because the eyes are the window to the soul." Let me see if they have it here. No, they don't have his picture. But if you look up his picture, he's a very soft-looking, feminine man, and so this man was not no killer. He was just another fall guy, just like that shooter was that they have court being held for. All they're doing is using these people to put out messages on the air, just like Jonathan did to David. They're just speaking something for someone else that is meant to understand, that has understanding to understand. Pretty much they're calling for the death of the prophets. Mark the prophets for death. That's what this means. Mark the prophets for death. Why do you think he was 24 years old? 12 times 2 is 24. 12,000 from each tribe. There's 2 kingdoms of Israel, northern and southern. Alright? So they're pretty much saying, mark the prophets for death. Mark this precious water. What is the water in the Bible? It's a people. A sea is a people in the Bible. So then, that's pretty much what it's saying. Yeah, I guess I'll leave it at that. Shalom. All praise and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Brothers, do not be deceived. Don't, stay in the script. The Lord will give you great understanding. Ask for it. Ask and you shall receive. Endure with long suffering. Shalom.